Hi and welcome back. This is Rise and Thrive Yoga's New to Yoga series, week 4 class flow. You've made it. This is it. This is the last video. You've learned so much over the last 4 weeks, and we're going to put it all together into a class flow, and it's going to be so much fun. So take your time, pause as you need to, and make this your own practice. All right, so we're going to start like we always do by grounding down. So just sitting tall in whatever pose is comfortable for you, finding a soft gaze and taking a few breaths. Thanking your body for getting you to week 4. You're feeling stronger and more confident. Let's take one more deep breath together before we start. Blowing it out. Opening your eyes. All right, bring your hands to the side. Palms up. Let's get started. All right, so inhaling both arms up. Reach up, look up, palms come to touch. Exhaling, hands to heart center. Again, hands up to the side, palms up. Engage that core, bringing belly button towards your spine. Inhale up, palms come to touch. Exhaling, hands to heart center. Let's do that one more time. Hands out, palms up. Inhale up, reach up, look up. Exhale slowly, hands to heart center. Awesome. Let's put our right hand down on the mat. The left hand's going to come up and over for a nice side body stretch. Reaching those fingertips up and over, reaching from that hip all the way through your fingertips. Gaze down at your right hand on the mat. Taking nice, slow, deep breaths here. Really feeling into that stretch. Switching sides, bringing that left hand over, reaching the right hand up and over. Gaze down towards that left hand on the mat, really reaching those fingertips up and over, reaching from that right hip, but just making sure you're keeping that right hip or your right glute down on the ground as you're stretching over. So we're just moving the upper body here. Moving that spine. Awesome. Coming back to center. Let's just stretch out our wrists like we did earlier this week. So we're going to extend the palm out, fingertips down, and just gently pulling those fingertips back towards our body, stretching through that forearm. Sitting up tall, drop your shoulders away from your ears, belly button towards your spine, feeling those core muscles. Switching sides, holding those left fingertips back towards you. Taking nice, slow, deep breaths as we warm up our breath and our body for our practice today. And releasing that down. Let's move into tabletop. All right, so coming into tabletop, wrists are under shoulders, knees under hips, back is flat, fingertips spread wide, fingertips pressing into the mat. All right, tops of our feet are pressing into the mat lightly. Gaze is down in between our fingers, or in between our hands, I should say, directly below. Neck is soft. Engage that core, bringing belly button towards spine. Remember, when we're engaging the core, we're not like sucking it in so we can't breathe. Just gentle pulling that belly button towards your spine. All right, just so your abs know like, hey, we're here, we're working, we're gonna support you. All right, so now we're gonna move into a nice slow cat-cow flow. So chin and chest come forward nice and slow, dropping belly towards the mat on the inhale. And then as we exhale, chin comes to chest slowly. Upper back rounds, lower back round, and gaze goes back towards our feet in between our legs. And then reversing on the inhale, belly drops, upper back drops, and chin and chest come forward. Exhaling to reverse, chin goes to chest. Back rounds, knees back towards the feet. One more time. Belly drops, upper back drops, and chin and chest come forward. And then exhale, chin comes to chest, upper back rounds, lower back rounds. And then slowly inhale back to a neutral tabletop. Awesome. All right, so we're going to put together a few things that we did in the instructional flow. So we're going to do child's or in table. So we're going to do table to child's and then come back up to table and then do a revolved open to the side from table. All right. You're probably like, Kristen, what are we doing? All right, here we go. We're just going to show it and we're just going to do it. All right. So we're going to inhale here. Exhale back to child's pose. Inhale to come back to tabletop. And now on the exhale, we're going to bring the right hand up. Open up to the side, fingertips to the ceiling, following your fingertips with your gaze. And then exhaling back down. Inhaling here. Exhaling back to child's pose. Inhale, coming back up to table. Exhaling, left fingertips up for revolved open table. You're doing awesome. Back down, inhale. Exhale, back to child. Now we're just gonna go side to side. Inhale to come back up to table. Exhale, open to the right. Come back down, inhale. Exhale, back to child's. You got this. Inhale, back up to table. Exhale, left fingertips up. Awesome. Come back down. We're just flowing nice and softly through this. Inhale, exhale, back to child. Inhale, back up to table. Exhale, right fingertips. Open up to the side. Come back down to table. Inhale here. Exhale, back to child. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale, revolve open. Awesome. And back to table. Take a deep breath in here. Blow it out. Awesome. So now we're going to move into a little stability strengthening. All right. So we haven't done this yet. So we're going to do a forearm plank. So we're going to come down into our forearms. All right, but we're just going to come up on our knees. We're going to walk our knees back a little bit, lift our feet up, and then stack our shoulders over our forearms. All right, so you're going to plank. You're feeling your abs. Bring that belly button towards your back. Look down in between your hands. Fingertips are spread wide. Toes are pointing towards the ceiling, and you're up on your knees. And just hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Come back up. And then we're going to sink back into a child's pose. So nice wide leg child's pose here. Bring your knees wide. Hips sink over your heels. Fingertips reach out in front of you and rest that forehead on the mat. You're probably wondering, what did you just do to me, Crystal's sneaky strengthening move? Take some deep breaths here. I may push you and help you strengthen your body, but I will always give you rest. So here is your rest. Awesome. All right, pull yourself back up to table. Here we go. All right, we're going to go into that puppy pose. So we're back up in table, coming back down into our forearms. No more forearm plank, don't worry. All right, so we're up on our forearms. We're going to walk those knees back a little bit. All right, tops of the feet are still pressing into the mat. And then we're going to bring our forehead towards the mat as we sink our hips back a little bit over our heels. So our bum's still sticking in the air. Forearms are on the mat.
palms are on the mat, fingertips on the mat. Bring your belly button towards your spine, because you don't want to be sinking down your chest towards the mat so much. You want to be more like up on your forehead. Your chest can be sinking a little bit down, but you want to really be using your core, holding yourself up here. Taking nice slow breaths. Awesome. All right, here comes down dog. So we're coming back up a little bit. Move your knees back in. Come up on those hands. Again, our hands are a little bit in front of our shoulders, so we're not stacked like usually in table. Come up on those toes, up on the balls of your feet, tuck those toes under. All right, awesome. All right, so we're going up. So we're pressing into those fingertips, pressing into our palms, coming up, lifting those knees up, but knees stay bent, pushing your heels a little bit back towards the mat. Chest is coming towards your thighs. Head is hanging down in between your arms. Engage your core. Take a deep breath in here and blow it out. One more deep breath in here and blow it out. Again, if you want to straighten your knees and press your heels back towards your mat, go for it. But definitely an option to stay right here. All right, drop those knees down. Untuck your toes for a minute. Take a deep breath in here. Blow it out. You're doing awesome. We're going to go up into that down dog one more time. So deep breath in. Blow it out. Awesome. So again, getting those hands set up. Fingertip pressing into the mat, palm pressing into the mat. Tuck those toes under and get ready. So come up on those toes, lift those knees. Press your chest back towards your thighs, head hanging down in between your arms. And from here, I want you to nod your head, yes. Yes, Kristen, this is awesome. And I want you to shake your head no. Nod your head, yes. Shake your head no. Take a deep breath in here. Blow it out. Awesome. Come back down on those knees. Bring your knees wide, big toes together, and sink back into that child's pose. Again, if child's pose with knees together is more comfortable for you, go for it. Remember, this is your practice. You do what feels good. I'm here to guide you, give you suggestions, and help you in your practice. But ultimately, this is your practice, and you need to find out what feels good for you. Really relax your chest towards the mat here. I want you to come up on your fingertips. So really stretching through that upper back. Awesome. This give you a few more options in child's pose to kind of lengthen and strengthen a few more areas while you're hanging out here. So coming up on those fingertips is an option. Then dropping back down, your forearms on the ground. Now I want you to lift both hands up off the ground over your head. Bring your palms to touch. So your hands are together like in prayer, but over the back of your head. Again, this helps stretch through your upper back. Gently pressing your chest towards the mat. Really sinking your hips back over your heels. Awesome. Releasing your hands back down. Coming back up through table. And then making your way to your back. So take your time getting there. We're winding down our practice here. All right, so we're gonna move into bridge pose. So hands by our sides, walk your heels a little bit closer to your glutes. Really press those hands into the mat, fingertips into the mat. Press the soles of your feet into the mat. Drop your shoulders back so your shoulders are relaxed, your neck is relaxed. And then on the inhale, we're really gonna press through the soles of our feet. Lift your hips up towards the ceiling for bridge pose. Nice and slow. And then on the exhale, slowly lowering everything down. And now on this next exhale, just really remember lifting that lower spine up first, then the mid back, then a little bit of your upper back. Having a nice slant here, going nice and slow with the breath, and then reversing. So upper back melts down first, then mid back, then lower back. Just going really nice and slow with control, letting everything relax down, let your glutes relax down before going back up again. So inhaling up, exhaling slowly back down. And inhaling up. This is a good one to work on getting your exhale a little bit longer than your inhales to really relax that nervous system. As you're really controlling your breath and your body, focusing on it all at the same time. Strengthening through your spine and your core and your lower back. Last one, inhaling up, really pressing through those feet. And exhaling back down. Awesome. All right, now we're gonna lift that right foot up off the mat. We're gonna do a single leg hold. So bring your knee towards your chest, wrapping both hands around your shin, or you could wrap your hands around the back of your thigh. So see what feels good. Send that left leg out long, flexing both feet, toes towards the sky. Look up at the ceiling, drop your shoulders away from your back. Shoulders away from your back. Shoulders away from your ears to the back to the mat. Maybe give your knee an extra little tug towards your body, really stretching through those glutes and hamstrings. Nice and strong. And if you want from here, you can even open your knee up a little bit to the side to open through your hips. See how that feels. Or just keep it to the center. Now we're going to switch sides. So send that right leg down long. And then bring the left knee up towards you. Again, grabbing behind your thigh or onto your shin. Try not to put too much pressure on your knee if you can, just because you don't want to put pressure on your joints. Flexing both feet. Gently pressing that lower back into the mat. Relaxing through your chest. And gazes up towards the ceiling. Taking nice slow breaths to cool down the body. Awesome. Send that left leg out long. Reach both arms up and over behind you. I want you to reach your fingertips back behind you, your toes, point your toes. Nice full body stretch. Nice slow breaths here. Awesome. Bring your arms back down by your side. I'm going to do a little ab work before our last couple poses here. So I want you to come back up. So if your feet on the mat, knees towards the ceiling. Now I want you to raise both feet up, So your legs are kind of in reverse table here. All right, pressing your lower back into the mat gently. Engage that core, so really bringing that belly button towards your spine. All right, so we're really working from the abs here. So I want you to really take a moment to really feel those abs. All right, bringing belly button towards the spine, a little bit stronger than you normally do, but so I'm doing it right now and I can still talk and breathe. So do it so you can still talk and breathe. All right, so once you've got that, you're gonna inhale, and on the exhale, drop just the right toes down to the mat, like you're dipping them in wet cement. So as soon as you touch that wet cement, lift it right back up. Inhale it back up, but try to use those abs. So inhale here, exhale, left toes drop down. Really use those abs to inhale that left leg back up to start. All right, so go back and forth, switching sides. So inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, switching feet, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. So just go nice and slow. Let's do a few reps at your own pace, really concentrating on your abs, controlling your legs. Relax your shoulders back, relax your neck, relax your head. The movement's all coming from your core down. Nice. One more on each side. Awesome. Feet back on the ground. Arms up and over. Stretch, full body stretch again. Stretch it all out. Nice job. All right. Coming back up. Arms by your side. Soles of your feet on the mat. Knees pointed towards the ceiling. We're going to reverse pigeon. So picking that right foot up off the mat. Right ankle over left thigh. Open that right knee to the side. Start opening through that hip. And then you can stay here, or option to lift that left foot up off the mat, grab behind that left thigh, flex both feet, pressing your lower back into the mat, dropping your shoulders back towards the mat, and take a few deep breaths here. Awesome. Release those hands if they're behind your thigh. Release both feet back down to the mat. Switching sides, left ankle over right thigh. Open up that left knee to the side. And then option from here, if you'd like, lift up that right foot, grab behind that right thigh. Flexing both feet. Relax those shoulders back. Take a few slow, deep breaths here. Awesome. Release everything back down. Now we're going to go into Shavasana, or resting time at the end of our practice. So send your legs long. Actually, I want to show you one more option for Shavasana. So if sending your legs down long and laying flat is uncomfortable for you, bring your feet a little bit wider than your hips and let your knees fall in towards each other. Just laying your hands by your sides. If you're having some lower back pain, sometimes this may be a little bit more comfortable. Or you can lay your legs long and grab my bolster. Let me show you this. So you can grab a bolster or another pillow, just like a bed pillow or something, and just lay it underneath your knees and just relax like this. And this just feels fantastic and relaxing. So try this out. If you're cool, cover yourself in a blanket. Your nervous system will relax even more. If your body is warm, so you can pop some socks on, a sweatshirt, blanket, get cozy. You can soften your gaze. Just let your body relax. Let your breath go. Let your forehead relax. Your eyes relax. Your jaw relax. breathing and take the next few minutes for yourself, thanking yourself for getting through this 4-week series, even if it took you longer than 4 weeks, maybe shorter, but you did it, and it's awesome. And start to bring some movement back to your fingers and toes, or if you want to stay where you are, just hit pause and hang out, and the longer you can rest in Shavasana is always better. But if you're ready to move, start to bring some movement back to your fingers and toes, your awareness back to your breath. And then when you're ready, you can come back to a seated position. Moving any props you used off to the side. Bring your hands to heart center. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be safe. I want to thank you so much for joining me for these 4 weeks. It's been so much fun. I hope you've learned a lot. If you have any questions, just remember you can email me at any time. Drop a comment below the video, and myself or maybe even someone else may be able to answer it for you. And I would love to see you continue on. I'm going to put a couple links below this last video. If you're not a member of my Wellness Collective membership yet, I would love to extend an invitation for you to join. So it's a monthly membership with yoga videos that now you know exactly what to do in them. So I put 4 new videos there a month, a new meditation that's just an audio for you to listen to. So a new one every month, and so there's a nice library in there of videos that you can choose to fit into your schedule anytime. There's some short ones, there's some long ones. All of them are about 30 minutes or less, so you can fit them into any time. And there's a 7-day free trial for the membership, so you can try it out and see if it's right for you. If you have any questions, you can let me know. And if you've really liked these sessions and you're curious what one of my private yoga sessions are all about, I'm also going to drop information for you here too. I do offer a private session, a complimentary consultation for the private yoga session. So if you want to meet with me on Zoom and try it out and see if you like it and if it's right for you and answer any questions you may have, that's always an option, and it's complimentary. So you can sign up using the link below this as well. All right, thank you so much for being here. I've really enjoyed the last 4 weeks, and I hope to talk to you soon.